So welcome on the Zoom call, and I will mute everyone to have no background noises, and not that you are not allowed to speak, but it's my recommendation. If you have pen and paper, instead of making notes, you can have the recording afterwards to this meeting. It's good to write down all questions. That if you have questions, you're invited by a person to join this call, and then it's possible to have a meeting with that person to get all your questions answered, because we want to have a personal plan with you, with whatever you want. So my name is Peter de Moor. I live in the Netherlands. I'm doing now at the moment, Zinzino, what is it, 5 years, 7 months. It's now December 2023. I'm going to share my screen. And if you watch the screen, it says, this meeting can change your life forever. That's what it did for me. I had an IT company for more than 22 years, had a stressful life. And I always say, when I was 40 years old, I got some health issues. And now when I'm 50 years young, I have no health issues anymore. I have no stressful life anymore. No financial troubles anymore, no employees anymore. So it really completely changed my life forever. And that's also what I want for you, if you want that. So sometimes people ask me, but do you want to sell me something? Yes. And why? Because when I can sell you something, that's not to make money, but it's to help you to get a better life. So it's successful selling. And I only can sell you something if you say yes to the solution. So, and that's also the reason why I do presentations like this, to help people, to inform people. Then we can answer questions, so you can connect to the person that invited you to this call to answer all your questions, and then we can make a personal plan that can change your life. So going into some questions that you also maybe want to have answers on before you can make a right decision. It's also what I looked at it when I heard this for the first time. Is Zinzino, is the company, is that a reliable company? Is that a strong company? And the answer is 100% yes. And I'm going to explain you also in this presentation why. Is Zinzino offering a solution for a big problem? Yes, a really big problem, because there are more and more people in the world with health problems, but also more and more people with financial problems. And Zinzino could be a solution for both to solve that. And is the business then a global business? Yes. So it's in more than 100 countries at the moment. So it's almost worldwide. And it's just a matter of time that we can deliver in every country in the world. Do you need to make an investment if you want to do this business? No, you don't need to make an investment, but I recommend you to make an investment. And I also will explain you why, that I think that's the best. Are there any risks doing this? No, there are no risks. If you make an investment, instead of for the money you spent for the investment to start up the business, you get products in return back. So it's not that you invest money for nothing. You get something back that you need anyway for yourself, for your better health. So is there risk? Not at all. How do you build a business? There are several ways to build a business. You can decide whatever you want to do. And I'm going to focus in this presentation on 2 ways to build a business, and it's almost always a combination of that. Then the question is, for example, when I looked at this business, I had 80, 90, 100 hours a week that I was working. So I promise you, I was not looking for something else. How much time is required doesn't matter. If you start this business, you're going to work together with other people. And for me, for example, I'm now full-time Zinzino. The only thing I do is Zinzino. And the only thing I want to do is help other people become successful. And my schedule is for free for the people that want to use it. So do you need to spend a lot of time? Doesn't matter. If you have 15 minutes a day, it's how you spend those 15 minutes a day. And of course, when you have more time to invest, it can go faster. That's what it is. But how much time you have available doesn't matter. How do you earn money? There are several ways to earn money, but it's in the end only by one thing: helping other people getting a better life. And that's what I like. And you can generate a lifetime passive income. And that's something that I didn't understand first time. Because I had an IT company, yes, I had employees, but if we didn't go to an end user to solve a problem, we couldn't send an invoice. So it was always trading hours for money. And in this business, you can build a business with people that use products and keep using the product for the rest of their life. And it's sort of like royalties. You help those people to find a solution, and you will get paid every time that they order the solution. So you get lifetime passive income, and it's not only based on working several hours for money. And it's possible, a combination of that, and that changed also my life. So looking at the company, Zinzino started in 2005. It's a publicly traded company, so there is no secret at all. And they started with coffee. They were selling Rombouts coffee from Belgium, and they had a deal. You can sell it in the Scandinavian countries. And at the end of 2012, the company changed because Ørjan, one of the founders of our company, Ørjan and Hilde are the founders, it's a couple from Norway, he had some health issues. And he was introduced to a solution, and it changed his life. And then he said to his wife, Hilde, he said, we need to do something with it. And she said, no, that's not what we want to do with the company. But people need to know. And that's why Zinzino is a completely different company now. We have still coffee for the Nordic countries. So if you Google it, you will find it. And also in the sales reports, but it's just a little bit. And the rest is getting people all over the world, giving people a better health with proof before and after. The strong financial foundation, no debt. The stocks that are owned by, I think, almost 80% or over 80% of the stocks is owned by the independent partners. So the people that build the business and help other people, but also people at the office. There are more than 200 employees at the office. They work for free for us. They need us to have a living, and we need them to have a good living. So it's always together. The difference with a lot of companies and Zinzino is we produce our products ourselves, but we not only produce products, we show people if they need it, and afterwards we show people that the product is working by test-based. So it's personal, test-based preventive health, so you can call it. We always work with the Kaizen method, means we always want to improve. So if there is something better, we will work that out. We will go after better. And there is also a foundation. At the moment, we support over 1,100 children in India with food and education, schooling. And we want to help more than 1 million children all over the world. So we need to become a bigger company. So it's helping people with a better health. It's helping people to earn an income, extra money, free products, but also giving back to the people that have no chance otherwise. I'm a numbers guy. I started with the numbers from 2015 because that was when the Netherlands were open. And that was with the oil and the test where we started. I'm going to explain you. Last year, 2022, we had 129 million euros revenue. This year, it's now the end of December 2023. And when I'm recording this, then we will land on 157, 160 million, something in between. And 80% of that revenue come from health protocol. And that's 3 products that we call our health protocol. It's not a question if you need it, only how much. Looking at health. If you ask people if health is important, the answer is yes, of course. But like me, I start looking for solutions when I got health issues. And I want to help people to look before they have health issues. Because if you look in the world, more and more people have problems. Health issues, younger and younger. And the question is why? I have not a medical degree. I had an IT company. So I looked at the way to explain people what it is we do. And this by a card picture. The left one is the same car than the right one. The left one is even older than the right one, but the owner made different choices on maintenance. And If you have not the right maintenance for a car, you know that you will end up with the right one. And then you can say, here you have money, I want a new one. But we have only one body to live in. And if you ruin that body, if you ruin your health, yeah, you have troubles. And that's no fun anymore. It doesn't matter how good your life is, how much money you make. When health is gone, it's a problem. And some people, they know that they have not the right maintenance for the body. But there's a lot of people, they live healthy, they exercise, they eat healthy. At least they think they do everything right. And on the outside, maybe they look like the left one. But if you do a test, you can test things that you can't feel. And sometimes we see people with a good lifestyle with a bad result. And then they ask, huh, why? How is that possible? Because there are several things you can't feel, but we can measure. And in Zinzino, we tested more than 1.1 million people at the moment. And that's, for example, a balance test. That's what we call. That's the most important test. There are 6 markers in the test. And we see most people that do a first test, they have 4, 5, or 6 from the 6 markers in red. We have green, yellow, and red. And red is not what you want. And yellow also not. You need the green ones. When I ask people the question, you jump in the car, you start the engine, and on the dashboard there's 4, 5, or 6 lights in red. What do? They always start smiling and say, fix it. And when I ask why, they look stupid. Yeah, of course, you need to fix that. Yeah, same with this one. If you don't know if your health is optimal, yes or no, or the basic for health, you can do a test. I will explain you what we test. And when you get a result back and it's 4, 5, or 6 lights in red, you have 2 options. You say, thank you for the test, and I do nothing. Or you say, okay, let's solve that problem. We have a solution, works always with everyone, costs maximum 2 minutes a day, and we prove you afterwards that it's working. And if you have a bad result, doesn't matter how bad it is, everyone can have a green test after 4 months. Not everyone will have a green test, depending on how much of the product you use or how much you need. But I can guarantee you it will change your life and you can move towards a green test. And if you don't use the solution, that's the same as pricking with a screwdriver the lights out of the dashboard and start driving. I can guarantee you that you will get problems. I only don't know when, I don't know what, and I don't know how bad it is. But your body will find solutions to have problems, I promise you. The doctors, they have the oath of Hippocrates, where they say, let food be your medicine and medicine be your food. And to be honest, then they study medicine. And a lot of doctors have not that much knowledge about food. Do we need those doctors? Yes, 100%. Can they save your life? Yes, 100%. So I'm absolutely not against those people, but let's work together and let's change people's life. When you look at food, from history, we had different kinds of food. What nature had to offer us, we could eat. And now there are more and more people on this earth, so we need to have the industrial revolution, what they say. So we move from food more to filling. And that's man-made food. And in this example, it says about omega-6 and omega-3 fatty acids. So first time I heard this story, I didn't know what it was. It's essential fatty acids. That means your body can't produce it. It needs to come out of food. And the omega-6 is stiff and often will give you inflammation, and you also need that. And omega-3 is more liquid and it's anti-inflammation, and you need that too. So you can start an inflammation and you need to end an inflammation. And when you have too much omega-6 and too low omega-3, then you get health issues. 101 is from nature in the past, way before that we lived. Science says if you have 3 times more omega-6 than 3, it's still okay. And it's not that omega-6 is bad and 3 is good. You need both, but it's how much of those you have. 4-1 is the turning point. Then you can say, but that's almost good. And almost good in this situation is completely wrong. Because when you have 4-1 or higher, then it's then you're in the low-grade inflammation zone. Also something I never heard about it before I used this product. If you Google, that's what I did. Start Googling low-grade inflammation and autoimmune diseases. And I clicked on pictures. Then I saw from thousands of websites which solutions a body can produce and also sometimes need to produce to deal with that. And that was a lot of issues that I didn't want to have. So we prove people if they need something. Then if they have a lack of things that we offer them, we help them have no lack of omega-3 fatty acids, for example. And then we prove them afterwards that it's okay. And then your body can make different choices. And we see that a lot of people have 15 to 1. And that means with all the food you eat, everything you do, your lifestyle, you get 15 times more omega-6 that will give you inflammation and is stiff than the anti-inflammation. And put kilograms behind it, for example. 15 kilograms instead of 1. That's not good. And we see more and more people with higher values, younger people with higher values, some countries with values above 100 to 1. That you think, huh? How is that possible? First time I heard this solution, I was very skeptical. I thought, yeah, but it sounds like a wonder product. It's too good to be true. It's good for everything. But I didn't realize it has to do with your cell health, and your body is made out of cells, everything. So if you can improve your cell health, it will affect your complete body. And that's why it's good for everything. And if you have a lot of omega-6 and less omega-3, then you have cell membrane that is not liquid and permeable. Then you have a nutrients that can get in slowly and waste can get out. So they always say you are what you eat, but that's not true. If it's absorbed to your cells, yes. So by bringing the balance down to 3 to 1 or lower, you get normal cell function. So it's nothing special that we have. Everything we offer is all natural food. And by eating those supplements, call it that way, you have a complete different diet and you will create normal cell function. There is no optimal muscle function without normal cells. There is no optimal health if your cells are not okay. So knowing this, then we ask people, do you want to know if you're in the danger zone? Because you can't feel it, what you have. You only can measure that. And that's where Zinzino comes in place. We have test-based proof if you need something, yes or no. If you are right, you don't need our solution because if you test okay, it's okay. So we have 3 tests at the moment and we are expanding with more tests next year. These 2, the red one is the balance test, is the most important one. Vitamin D3 is, yeah, maybe even important. Let's say if you test these 2 and it's not okay, please use our solution. After 4 months, you can do a second test and we prove you the results by using the solution. The other one, the HbA1c test, is a diabetic type 2 test. And if you want to change your life and it's not okay after the first test, yeah, then you need to change what you're doing. You also need to exercise more and eat different maybe and do other things. So first 2 tests is for everyone. HbA1c test needs to be for everyone, but then you need to change your life. And the other one, you just take the solution, 2 minutes a day, done. We tested more than 1.1 million people all over the world, and in Europe, we are the best in class. But 95% of the people in Europe is not okay. That's unbelievable. So the solution, the whole world needs it, and that's good business-wise. We do a test. People do that at home. You will get a box shipped, complete. So what you do, you wash your hand, wipe your finger with an alcohol towel. It's in the box. There's a little prick in the finger, 2 drops of blood on a special card of paper. Don't touch the paper. Let it dry for 10 minutes. That's it. Put it back in the holder. Put it back in the aluminum bag. It's all included. Envelope. You only need a post stamp. Send it to the independent lab in Oslo. And every test has a unique code. So it's an anonymous test. Nobody knows your test code. So there is a card on it. Write your name on it, date on it, make a picture from it, take it off the test, Because if you send a test to the lab, including your number, nobody knows your number. Nobody knows where to reach you. So you can watch the results online after it's analyzed in the lab. And Vitas works together with a lot of companies, a lot of universities, and it's specialized in dry blood spot testing. So it's independent. Zinzino is just a customer from the lab. So at Zinzino, we don't analyze any test. It's done in a high quality independent lab. And from all over the world, we ship to Vitas because of the quality. For example, a special vitamin D3 test, you can do one at the doctor sometimes. I can guarantee you the quality of the results is completely different. This is reliable 100%, and the other tests, not always. A result like this is coming back. You can see it online. It's completed with 21 pages of explanation and on food and everything. So there is no secret at all. And often the test result is displayed that you need to be a doctor to understand it. But that's not in this case. It's red, yellow, and green. Red is what you don't need, but there is a difference, for example, with yellow. Let's say here the mental strength. It's almost red, but you can also have yellow, almost green. And that's also a huge difference. So you can see where you are, you can see where you want to move. And then we have in the end, we have a result of 11 fatty acids. That's what they measure. And that's more than 98% of your cell membrane. You have the target range. That's where you need to be. Your value is what they measured. And the deviation, if it's on 0, it's perfect. If it's in plus, it's too much. If it's in minus, it's too low. This is a result from my daughter. She's 12 years old. She's in puberty. And I can say they don't eat that healthy. And you see it back in the results. So, for example, on the bottom, EPA, the omega-3, has a lot to do with inflammation. She has almost 90% too low. DPA, DHA has much more to do with the brain. And the eyes, 25, 33% too low. So even when she looks healthy, she doesn't feel any problems. Her body is screaming for help. So by testing, we can help people before they get problems. So if she will not take the solution, it's not a question. If she get problems, only when and what. That's what it is. This is the solution, health protocol. It's 3 products. I always say it's not the question if you need it, only how much, and that depends on your lifestyle and your result. The oil is number 1. Brings the balance down 3-to-1 or lower. Makes cells more liquid and permeable. That's the basic part for health. We have a fish version in different flavors. We have a vegan version. We have a capsuled version. We have a water-soluble version. A lot of products are patented, so you can't find them in a shop. That's number 1. Xenobiotic is a prebiotic. They always say health comes from the gut. Yes, correct. And I know now that a lot of health issues that I had, eczema, migraine a lot, allergic reaction, was a combination of what I needed here. So there are more bacteria in your gut than cells in your body. And xenobiotic is food. It's a prebiotic, gives food for the bacteria. And then Extend is a multivitamin, but not the normal one that you buy in a shop. It's much more than a multivitamin because you need much more than only the vitamins to get it working in your body. Every product will do something different. And in total, it's a solution that can change your life. This is 80% of our business. That's what we do. I added an extra product called Viva. Viva is a product that brings the brains to rest. So it's for people that have stress, that don't sleep very well. And all the products that you see here, it's with a plus in the end. It's all natural. So also Viva, no side effects, no addiction. You can use it from 4 years old. It's what you see here is just food, all natural food. And why do you need those supplements? Because if you do a test and your body tells you you have a lack of ingredients, you can't get it out of food anymore. It's not in our food. And that's why this is an easy solution and a cheap solution, because you can't find the quality for a lower price. I guarantee you that. 8 billion people on this earth, more than 1 billion people have not enough vitamin D3. So that's a market where a lot of companies jump in. So a lot of companies produce vitamin D3 supplements, but they forget a lot of things. It's not only the vitamin D3 that you need, you also need the magnesium that you get the vitamin D3 in your cells. So a lot of people use a lot of vitamin D3. They have no idea if it's working. We only produce products to solve problems. So a lot of benefits if it's in the right dosage. But please test. Ask your body if you need it, yes or no, instead of ordering. So, and that's the difference with Zinzino. I know for sure 5 years from now, 10 years from now, people don't go to a shop anymore to order supplements. They first want to know, do I need the supplements? And after they use the supplements, they want to know, hey, is the supplements, are they working? So we make guess-based, we make it test-based. And what Microsoft is for operating systems and Amazon for ordering products and Tesla for electric cars, 100% sure will be Zinzino for personal test-based preventive health within 5 to 10 years from now. So it's not a question if you need it, please give yourself a test. That's what I want to give you. For all the people that know about omega-3, they often say, that's fish oil. Fish oil is omega-3, yeah, correct. But our product is not fish oil. It's completely different. In this bottle that you see here, 60% of that bottle is fish oil. But we also have a vegan version. There is no fish oil at all in the bottle. Omega-3 come from algae. So if you use fish oil or algae oil, it's not working. You need to combine that with a special olive oil. Not an olive oil you buy in the shop. It's special. It's pre-harvest. So, and why? There are polyphenols in the olive oil and they protect the fatty acids. Because if you take omega-3, it will take up till 30 hours before it's in your cell membrane. And you need to protect that against oxidation. So this product is working, gives you the results you want. And if you order a normal omega-3 product or a krill oil, for example, there are problems with oxidation. So you maybe not get the right results by ordering other products. So this is a test where they stopped heating the oil and putting oxygen between it after 35 hours. It will not oxidize because of the combination of omega-3 with polyphenols with the olive oil. It's from 6 months till 100 plus, but it's also with the baby in the middle. We have a special website for people that want to be pregnant or are pregnant, how important it is for the unborn baby. It's really important. You give the children a complete different life, I promise you, with enough omega-3 on the right things. So it will change people's life. So do I want to sell you something? Yes. If you don't want to do the business, that's cool. That's no problem at all. But please give yourself a test. Invest a little bit of money in asking your body, do I need something, yes or no? Because you will get a complete different future if it's not okay and you make it okay. Knowing this, when I found this solution, first I was skeptical. I thought, yeah, okay, it's a good earning model. They test in Norway, they produce in Norway. First test is not okay, second test is okay. So I searched for another lab, did another test, same result. I was spending 240 euros a month on supplements. And I did a test and it was not okay. Now I know it's okay. So how many people can we help with that? Worldwide, 500 million people order omega-3 products. So you don't need to explain them that they need omega-3 products because they already spend money on it. And if you give those people a test, 97% sees the results, it's not okay. So they are wasting their money for things that are not working. So it's a multi-billion industry, fish oil, and it's a corrupt industry. Fish oil is not working. Even our fish oil from the bottle is not working. You need to have it combined. So how can you start this business? To qualify, I think when you want to help other people, that's the thing you need to do. If you want to learn something, if you want to work together, then you can start this business. You can start it for free. You don't need to invest anything if you don't want. But If you don't invest in products yourself, or you don't use the products yourself, then I think you become a salesperson. And I don't like salespersons because they sell you stuff because they want to make money. That's not working. I have a better health, and health with proof starts with a test. So instead of telling you why this is a good product and why you need to buy this product and it will change your life, I have health with proof. So if health is important, please do a test. And it's a lab test, it costs money. And you can start with a basic kit. There's one test in it. So you can test yourself and then it's done. You can start with an advanced kit. It's with more tests in it. But the ultimate kit is with 10 tests. And it's with a bigger discount. So it's just a one-time investment in products. And you can get your money back. And that's what we want. If you start helping other people, Zinzino wants to compensate you, say, okay, after 12 months, if you find 25 people that use a product on a subscription or at a discount package, so not 25 people, but it's 25 products. If one person orders 3, it's already 3. So if you have, in the end, 7 people that spend €100 a month on products, an oil, a xenobiotic extent, it's 21 products done. Now, what you also need to do is order one product of your choice every month, but you can also have that one for free. And that's what we want. We don't want you to pay for the products if you start helping other people. We want you to get product for free. And as a customer, you can't make money. But if you are a satisfied customer, for example, I have a subscription on this oil, and I help other people with that. I explain that to people. You please use this one. If you go to zinzino.com and you want to order a bottle of oil, that's cool. But if you want to fill in your details, it's not possible. It's only possible when Zinzino knows who sent you to this website, because it's always connected to someone else. And if you start helping other people as a customer, you get product for free. And that's what we use in our business. So we start as a partner, then we can earn some money. Then we need products ourselves. So we become our customer. Then we make a commission on what we order. Call it a discount. And if you start helping more people, you can get product for free, unlimited amount. So that's what we do. We want to make money, get product for free. You can give it away, you can sell it, you can do whatever you want. How much time do you need to spend? I don't care. 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes, 15, an hour a day, 5 hours a day, whatever you want. You can work from home. The only thing you need is an internet connection. If you start this business, you get a website, you get several websites. You don't need to produce products, you don't need to ship products, you get a complete global business just by starting with a kit. Internet connection, you can work from the beach if you want. If you go on holiday, we booked a holiday next year we go to Portugal, for example. Now we deliver products in Portugal. So when I'm on holiday and I meet people there and I like those people, then I can explain what I do. And if they like the business, maybe I have a new colleague. And if I meet people there that I don't like, I don't tell them what I do, because I can choose who I want to work with. So please find the right people that you want to work with, because I can guarantee you, when you create a team and you create more income, you will spend a lot of time with people, and I hope people you like. Because we work with tests before and after, people that I have as customer, they never quit ordering the products because they first saw I need it, afterwards, hey, but it's working and it's food. So if you do a first test and it's not okay, and you start using the solution, and after 4 months it's okay, and you quit using the solution, it was not in your food before. So it will take 4 months and then you get back where you are. So I create residual income, means royalties. The customer order every month the products, and Zinzino knows the customer is with us because of him or her. So you get rewarded. And when I need to leave this earth, to call it that way, my daughter will inherit my business. So I build it for generational wealth also. And it's publicly traded, no secrets at all. And every €100 that a customer orders products, around 50% goes back to the network that brought the people to the website and explained to people why they need to use that. And it's 46, 48 euros in money, 2, 4 euros in for campaigns and study trips. And because we want to support the partners that they have the right knowledge to explain to the people why they need it. There are 2 ways to earn money. You can start helping people, and that's what we recommend you also. You can do it yourself. That's your customers, and that's a personal level. I call it just another job, because you are always needed to help those people because you're customers. So my ideal situation is when I ask you the question, if you start doing this business and you want to help other people, do you want to get paid 1 time or twice on the same amount of work? People say twice. That's called a team. It says 25 customers. It's not 25 customers, it's products. So if we can find 7 people that are willing and can afford 100 euros a month on products, then you're done for the rest of your life. You get 21, what we call customers. You get your product for free. That's the 25. You get 100 euros in commission every month. You get 100 euros in free products every month from January 2024. And the numbers in the bottom is around what you earn every year on extra commission. It can change people's life. But then, when you know what to do, we want to find other people and teach them to do the same. And that's where you get freedom. So this is a model where you start working together with other people. And to be honest, their success is your success. And everybody is equal. So if you're men or women or smarter, doesn't matter. Everyone get paid following the same rules. There is no limit, and you can choose whatever you want. So those numbers you see here on the slide are average monthly incomes when you had those 7 customers spending 100 euros a month, and you work together with a team, and together you help a lot of other people. So, for example, BlackRound, 20,000 euros a month. You can't earn 20,000 euros a month if you don't help a lot of people together with your team. So there is an industry making a lot of money on sick people, and we create an industry making money on helping people to become healthier. And that's what I like. No limit. You can choose whatever you want. Some people come from free products. Some people, we change people's life with 500 euros, 1,000 euros a month. Some people ask, what's above 110,000 euros? There is no limit. There is a plan for everything, but choose whatever you want. Let's make a personal plan, and then you know what to do, and then we can help other people. It's always about timing. We want to go to 1 million customers in 25, and we are now at 400,000. So we're going to do 2.5 times more in the next 2 years. We want to go to 100 million customers in 2050. And we have a team called Inspire for More. And the goal from our team is to help 50 million people worldwide. So Zinzino 100 million, our team 50 million. We need a lot of people to get those 50 million people to help those people. So we need you. If you want to help other people, then please join us to change people's life, including yours. This is also the end of the presentation. The question I always ask, what did you like most? Is it the business? Is it the products? Is it the combination? And some people first want to test the products, do a test before, use the products for 4 months, do a test afterwards. And when they see the second test, they say, okay, now I can start this business. And other people say, but you tested more than 1.1 million people. So it's not a question if it's working, it's already working. So let's help people. And I jump in, and I will see during the first 4 months what is changing for me. And let's start. No good or wrong. We try to make a plan that fits your schedule and your goals, your dreams. So we can make your dream come true by helping other people. The slogan in Zinzino is Inspire Change in Life. So at the end of this presentation, I want to ask you, it doesn't matter if you like the business, yes or no, please, 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 please give yourself at least a balance test. I hope also a vitamin D3 test. because it changed my life completely. And that's also what I want for you. So you can start this business for free with a one-time payment of a kit. There is a plan that we have the most results with. We can share it with you. And with that, yeah, everything is possible. So please go back to the person that invited you to this call, get your questions answered. And if you start this business, you need to know we have a team. We're going to teach you everything. You don't need to know anything to start this business. You need to start to learn things. And we have presentations like this every Thursday evening at the moment, 7:30 in Dutch, 9 o'clock in English, and more partners are learning to give these presentations. So it's just a matter of time that we have a lot of those presentations. So if you don't know what to say when you start, you just can invite people to this call or buy the link that you maybe had now coming from us. And that's where it starts with the business. Thank you for joining. Wish you all a wonderful day and hope to see you. And when you start, we have the trainings, we have update calls, we have a Facebook group, we have websites, you need nothing. You start a complete global business and you can work for everywhere you want to work. Doesn't matter. It's no location that you can't work. You only need an internet connection. Thank you for joining. See you next time.